Today's episode is brought to you in part by viewers like you. Thank you.
Hey divas and chicas, how y'all doing? Good morning, good morning. Hope your week is going well. Happy Wednesday. Today, we're doing a bit different video. We're going to be talking about the top, I almost said top 5. The top 10 5-stars that are on my wish list, okay? Now, with this being said, obviously I am not a whale. So it will probably take me a long time to get these. Also, another rule, we are not going to be including Not Cry in this tier list, not really a tier list, but like in this list, mainly just because they're not out yet and I don't know much about anything about them. So with that being said, these are just like 5.8 and behind, okay? With that being said, I think we should just kick it off. I will be showing the splash arts on screen, and I want you guys to tell me if these are good picks or what's the word, de-influence me in the comments below. Alrighty, with that being said, the first one that I want to talk about is Baiju, okay? Now, this is why I want Baiju. One, he's very pretty. He has a snake. His magic, like the moves he does for magic is really, really cool. Two, his catalyst looks nice, but we're not talking about weapons today. I have a list of 5-star weapons that I want. Most of them are catalysts, unfortunately, but that's just because I love catalysts. Back to Baiju. But yeah, I like how he looks. I like his ult, and I've heard that he's a very, very good healer. I don't know if that's the case, but that's what I've heard. Moving on to number 9, we have Hu Tao. Now, I like Hu Tao mainly because one of my best friends, Amy, which I hope to get her on the channel for Genshin. But if you want to hear her at all, she is actually in our Find-On pools in Star Rail. So that's pretty fun, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you do want to catch her, she's in that video. But she has a really good Hu Tao build. She used to be a Hu Tao main. Nowadays, she kind of flips between like Kazuha, Xiao, and a few other characters. But before, she used to be insanely good at Hu Tao. And what really kind of made me kind of go over that ledge that I do want Hu Tao is her outfit. They gave her a really cute little outfit for, I believe it was Lantern Rite last year, or this year maybe. I don't remember when they gave it to her. But it's very cute and I like it. Moving on, we have Kazuha. Kazuha, okay, for him, it's very simple. I like Kazuha because he is he's very functional. It's more like functional versus style, you know what I mean? Like some of these characters are very stylish, like Baiju. But I think that Kazuha is more function over, style. But yeah, I think that Kazuha, his little thing where he groups enemies together and groups items together, I think that's great. I think that the fact he's Anemo and can, swirl anything is another really great thing. So he's definitely one of those ones where I just feel like that's a pretty good pick in my opinion. Also, I just want to preface, I'm so sorry, I should have said this in the intro. There are fans going because it is now like 87 degrees in my room. We are going through a heat wave right now. And I normally would turn off all my fans for you, but then I'd be sweating like nonstop, okay? And as much as I love you guys, I did turn off one fan, okay? Out of the three extra fans that I have in my room, I turned off one because it's ooh, and I'm already sweating. But anyway, back to the list. Sorry if you hear the fan. Coming in at number 4, we have Zhang Yun, otherwise known as Cloud Retainer. I think Cloud Retainer was just such a cool character to make playable. I was not expecting to get a Adeptus like her as a, like a playable character at the very least. And I don't know how she functions at all, but she is very like Bayonetta, and I love Bayonetta. So I'm hoping to get her eventually. But yeah, so that's her. Coming in at number 5, we have Ito. And Ito is one of those older generation picks that I would, he's pretty old at this point. But I love him. I've always loved that character ever since he got the drip art and all that stuff. Adore him. I think his character in game was so great, and I cannot wait to pull him. Now that one you can't de-influence me. I'm sorry, you can. I don't even use claymores. I literally am not gonna pull Varka probably because he's a claymore. But Ito, I'm sorry, I'm gonna pull Ito. Coming in at number 7. No, sorry. Yeah, no, at 7. We have Rise. No, I'm so sorry. I can't count. Coming in at number 6, we have Risley. Now, Risley is one of those really cool characters that I've just seen everywhere. I want to put him on a melt team, specifically with Yenfei, because that's who I main right now. I'm a Yenfei main. Secondary would be probably Kokomi. But that I do love Risley, and I think that he would work really, really well on most melt teams, I feel like. And I just want to see how far I could take him, if that makes sense. And also, I think that his catalyst, just like punching and stuff, like sure we got it in Heijo before him, but like I think Risley just really, he's the 5-star version. And I think that's really cool. Moving on to number 7, we have Veressa. Now, Veressa is, I think, no, she's one of 2 Natlane characters on here, and both Natlane characters are just because of how useful they are for traversal. And don't get me wrong, I love their style. I love both of these character styles. But Veressa is just, she's cute, She kind of gives the Y2K vibe. She's adorable. I think that she is the fastest character in the game, I believe. If not, she's just pretty freaking fast. And the fact that she's a catalyst also gave her brownie points in my book because I love catalyst. Moving on to number 8, we have Skirk. Okay, now Skirk, my beloved, I did not pull for her. Why? Because they released the Nodcry stuff, and I decided to save all my primos for Columbina and Alice. Okay, as a semi-free to play player, I need to hoard all the primos I can for the characters I want. But yeah, I do like Skirk. I do love her implications in the lore. I loved her story quest. I thought it was pretty cool just to learn more about her. The fact that she has taught Child, otherwise known as Tartaglia, in the game, I think that, she's great. She's just a really, really great character. And apparently she's broken. That's what I keep hearing. But I mean, like, I feel like that's kind of the cycle. If it's a hyped up character, they're always low-key broken. I don't know. I don't know if she is. Don't come for me. But I do like her, and I might get her. Who knows? Coming in at number 8, we have Mualani. Oh, no, sorry, 9, Mualani. And obviously, water traversal, very, very big. I think Mualani could have gotten to Inazuma. Actually, no, she wouldn't, because it's too far and she would have needed Night Soul. But anyway, she's still great for water traversal, and apparently she's a really good Hydro DPS. Not as good, quote unquote, people say that, and she's not as good as like Neuvillette, but like Neuvillette is just a cracked character in general. But yeah, I do like Neuvillette, don't get me wrong, but I also just really like Mualani. I do just adore. My favorite element is Hydro. My favorite thing is Catalyst, and she is both of those things, so I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then coming in at number 10, we have Klee. I love Klee. I cannot wait to get her. I still, I've been playing since before Inazuma came out, and dude, I wanted Klee so bad. But every time she gets a rerun, I am out of primos. And I have this sick and twisted feeling that they're going to run Alice with Klee. Or Klee with Alice. So I don't know, But I'm hoping to get her as soon as she comes out again, and then get her little witch outfit, and trust, Alice will be on a team with Klee 24/7. And they will go out together as a family and enjoy Tevat and cause chaos. Thank you. Anyway, now for honorable mentions. And I know that I said Nodcry characters aren't showing up on the list, and they didn't. I kept my word. But they will show up in the honorable mentions because they're this is going to be fast and hard, right? So we got Alice, Columbina, Nicole, and Jelonin. Now, why is Jelonin there? She's cool. That's pretty much it. I don't even need her for the wall climbing because I have Kachina, and I have, and I'll probably get Mabuika for that. But she's great, and apparently she's a really good support for Mabuika, and combining her and Silali. Apparently they make a really good team. But yeah, with that being said though, everybody, I want to know y'all's opinions. I would love to know your top 10 characters that you would want 5 stars. I will probably have a video with 4 stars, but I don't think there is 10 4-stars so far that I don't have. I think there's only 7, if I'm not mistaken, that I don't have. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. With that being said, though, everybody, I would just like to say thank you so much for watching. And I hope you have a lovely morning, evening, afternoon, whenever you are watching this. And I will catch you next time on Friday. Alrighty, everybody. Bye.